Hi. Today I want to talk about One Hot Minute, and this album, I feel like it's by far the most underrated Chili Peppers album. I feel like it's a masterpiece. That's my thoughts on it, and I have some reasons to back up this. So let's start with Blood Sugar Sex Magic. So Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I feel like, is a gigantic shadow for what One Hot Minute is. And, Blood Sugar Sex Magic is amazing. We all know this, and we all know that this was the start of the Chili Peppers, you know, to fame. Mother's Milk kind of was the start because Higher Ground was on that, and it was a solid album, but Blood Sugar Sex Magic was when they really blew up. And so I feel like that, being the shadow of Blood Sugar Sex Magic, really, caused One Hot Minute to be not as likable as it should have been. And the other thing too is with the departure of John Frusciante, I feel like that everybody knew that John Frusciante had just created this masterpiece of an album, and when Dave Navarro came in, they weren't open to the change. Now, I feel like that One Hot Minute, for some Chili Peppers fans, has aged like wine, and it's such a crazy, funky sound. Um, it's like a psychedelic funk, hard, like hardcore. And when people get people from other bands, so in this case they got Dave Navarro from Jane's Addiction, sometimes they can kind of copy the sound from their previous band. I feel like that Dave Navarro did a very good job at not doing that and creating this just killer funky sound for the Chili Peppers, and he did a really good job as his time as a Pepper. But again, a lot of people don't give him a shot because they're so fixated on John Frusciante that Dave Navarro just, to them, it's not a Chili Pepper. But I'd have to disagree. I think he did some phenomenal work. And so, like, you have so much to offer in this. Of course, you've got Aeroplane and My Friends, and those are, the two biggest hits off of this. And then you've got Warped, which I feel like that, in my opinion, Warped is probably one of the greatest opening tracks to a Chili Peppers album. And again, that's my opinion, but like just that opening, just that soft, down, like just going right into that, and then just breaking it out. It's just amazing. And then you got like, Deep Kick. I feel like Deep Kick is a phenomenal song, and it just really has a lot to offer within, Anthony and Flea shenanigans. And that's pretty cool if you ask me. And Transcending, so good. And then the song about Kurt Cobain, you've got so much in this album. And the Chili Peppers were going through a lot as a band too, and that's another thing to put into consideration in the creation process of this album. Anthony fell back into drugs, so his writing was very, very different than that of Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I feel. And it just has a lot to offer. One Big Mob is one of my favorites, and if you have a chance, check out the B-sides too, because they have a lot to offer as well. And Circle of a Noose, of the album that never was, which was supposed to be the second album with Dave Navarro, also a very killer song. So honestly, this is, for me, a top 3 Chili Peppers albums. Might even be number 2. I haven't really decided, but it's definitely top 3. And I feel like that One Hot Minute is just very underrated. And, if you watch this video and you're not a fan of One Hot Minute, then I say go give it a shot again. You know, go in with an open mind and go in just ready for it to blow your mind, because it's a great album. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for watching. Till next time.